everyone, it's your girl Kania, and I am finally back with another YouTube video. I know it's been a little minute since my last YouTube video, and I do apologize for that, but now I am going to try to get on a schedule for posting more regularly on here. I hope you guys have been doing well. I've been doing good myself. And today is going to be a video for everyone out there who has been curious about starting a lip gloss business. Today's video is all of the supplies that you will need to start a lip gloss business. I'm going to show you the supplies that you need, what they're used for, and where you can buy them. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's get into it. So absolutely first and foremost, if you want to make lip gloss, you are going to need lip gloss base, aka Versagel. This is Versagel, and you can kind of see it in there. It is this very thick, clear gel-like consistency, kind of like hair gel. Versagel is very versatile. You can use it to make lip gloss, you can use it to make hair gel, you can use it to make facial moisturizers and things of that sort. And this is going to be the base of your lip gloss. Now, there are a few different places that you can go and buy Versagel, but where I get mine from is TKB. It is a website called tkbtrading.com, and a lot of the products I'm going to show you today are going to be from TKB. It is this website where you can buy things to make different makeup, Versagel for lip gloss and eye makeup and body makeup and things like that, lipstick even. And that is where you can get Versagel from. Now, you can also buy this Versagel on Amazon. I don't recommend getting it from Amazon because I do notice that it is more expensive if you get it directly from Amazon rather than you just getting it directly from the website. If you are just starting out with making lip gloss, they do have different sizes available, different size pouches available for making lip gloss. They have a 5.5 ounce bag, a 15 ounce bag. This is the 3.5 pound. And then they also have like a big tub. I don't know how much it comes in the tub, but if you're just starting to make lip gloss, if you've never made lip gloss before and you just want to practice it before you start selling it, I highly recommend getting like the 5.5 ounce bag, or maybe even the 15 if you want to make a few of them, because this one right here can fill up a few hundred tubes, and generally when you're just starting out, you're not going to be making that much. This one costs about $56 before shipping and tax and things like that, so it's kind of pricey but also worth it. And again, there are different brands out there that you can go and buy Versagel from. You can try them all and see which one you like the best. This is just the one that I prefer, from TKB Trading. Now, of course, the next key ingredient to making lip gloss are lip gloss tubes. You can get squeeze tubes and wand tubes from Amazon or TKB Trading. If you are trying to sell lip gloss or make them in larger batches, maybe for your friends or family, I recommend getting them from Amazon. You can't buy them in big batches like you can on Amazon. If you are just starting to make lip gloss for the first time, I recommend starting with squeeze tubes. Like I said, you can get these like a pack of 50 or 100 for like $10-15 on Amazon, and they come with the stoppers as well as the lids. These are a lot easier to fill than wand tubes, because wand tubes you can't fill it too much or else it won't close. So I highly recommend, if it is your first time making lip gloss, starting off with squeeze tubes. As you start to grow your business, then you can move on to like custom tubes and boxes and things like that. I recommend, my personal recommendation is waiting a little bit, because those can run you $200-300 for custom tubes for like 100 of them. So like I said, you can get these from Amazon for super cheap. And I also have some wand tubes from Amazon that I'll show you. Getting wand tubes from Amazon can be a little bit tricky because sometimes they are not the best quality. It's kind of taking a bit of a gamble when you buy wand tubes from Amazon. So that's another reason why I recommend starting with squeeze tubes when you're just starting out with your business. The next ingredients that you will need to make lip gloss are oils. There are so many different oils that you can use. Just make sure it is safe for your lips. It's safe for consumption. I personally use liquid coconut oil and grapeseed oil. These both are safe for your lips. And then I also have this vitamin E oil blend. It's vitamin E oil, rosehip oil, and jojoba oil, or jojoba oil, however you say it. All three of these are safe for your lips and really moisturizing and healing and great for making lip gloss. My only recommendation though is be careful when using oils that are yellow. If you use too much of it, it will turn your lip gloss yellow. Like I said, Versagel starts off clear, but whatever you add to it will affect it. That is why I also recommend using liquid coconut oil instead of regular solidified coconut oil and melting that down, because if you use the solidified version, it might turn your lip gloss kind of foggy. Of course, the more you add, the more runnier it'll get. And if you add too much, it will kind of turn into a lip oil. But these are the 3 oils that I use to make my lip gloss. I don't recommend using things like olive oil and stuff like that because, again, like I said, olive oil has like this really bright yellowish green tint to it, which will affect your lip gloss. And it also has a bit of a smell. So I personally don't use that one and I don't recommend that one. But again, you can do your own research and you can use whatever you like as long as it's safe for your lips. So now Versagel, lip gloss tubes, and oils is really all you need to make lip gloss. Everything else that I'm going to show you is how to personalize your lip gloss and make it unique. So the next product I'm going to be showing you guys today is flavoring oils. There are a few different places to get flavoring oils and a few different brands to choose from. You just want to make sure that you are not getting essential oils because that's not safe for your lips. You want to make sure it is flavoring oils that is safe for foods, safe for your lips, safe for consumption. So the first brand you may have seen before is called Loran's. If you've seen these bottles before, these are very popular and you can get them on Amazon. You can get a few of these bottles for pretty cheap. These are 2 green apple ones, but they do sell like variety packs that has like a pack of like 10 of these with 10 different flavors, you know, for pretty cheap on Amazon. These are relatively all fruity flavors. They're pretty good when you're just starting out if you want to grab a few different flavors for cheap just to make some quick lip gloss just to practice. And they smell pretty good. I believe they have their own website, but I get these off Amazon. The next place you can get flavoring oils from is TKB Trading again. TKB Trading has a bit of flavoring oils, not a huge variety, but they do have quite a few on their website that you can choose from. This one is Gummy Bear. This one is Vanilla, which I actually use to scent my Berry Blood color changing lip gloss. This one is Cotton Candy, and this one is Cinnamon Bun, which I use to scent my Vamp lip gloss, my super pigmented black lip gloss. And again, some of these flavoring oils do have a tint to them, so you want to be careful with how much you're adding because, again, that will affect the color of your lip gloss. The last place that I get flavoring oils from is Get Suckered. I believe they recently changed their name. They changed it to one-on-one flavors, but it's still the same brand, same company. Now, I'd say that Get Suckered probably has the most flavors to choose from out of all three of these companies. They have drink flavors that you can choose from, which is where I get my cherry cola to scent my Mortal lip gloss. This black cherry scent for my new Hopeless Romantic lip gloss from my Death Duels Part collection. And then the strawberry cream to scent the Fatally in Love lip gloss from the collection. And like I said, they have the most flavors to choose from. They have drink flavors, they have flavors after cereal, desserts and treats and things like that, glazed donut and strawberry daiquiri. And this one is Fruity Stones, which is supposed to be like Fruity Pebbles. They have the most flavors to choose from, and they actually also carry their own lip gloss base as well. I've never tried it. I've heard great things about it. I said one day I'm going to try it in the future. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but they also carry their own lip gloss Versagel base as well. So if you want to try that one out, maybe over TKB or compare the two, you're more than welcome to do that and grab you some flavors as well. So the next product is everybody's favorite part, the pigment. You can get like shimmery pigments, things like that. And you can get like solid nude color pigments as well. Of course, all from TKB. Like I said, TKB Trading is going to be your #1 spot if you are trying to start a lip gloss business. They will have everything that you need. TKB has a lot of different pigments for a lot of different things. So my only recommendation is to make sure when you go on their website, check and make sure that the pigment or glitter or shimmer that you are buying is safe for lip use. Now, you can get pigments from Amazon, but the only issue is it is very difficult to make sure and verify that what you are buying is actually safe for lip use. People put those Amazon titles belong for products. People will put any and everything just so it'll pop up when people search for something, just so it'll sell. But sometimes it'll say in the title lip gloss pigment and it's not safe for your lips. So always, always, always verify 10 times over that it is safe to use on your lips if you're going to be getting it from Amazon. Like I said, if you're getting it from TKB, it'll tell you right there in the product description whether or not it's safe for lip use. And another place you can get pigments and shimmers from is called Just Pigments. Their website will also tell you up front whether or not the pigment you're about to purchase is safe for lip use. It'll be right there in the product description. So not only do you have powdered pigments, but TKB also sells liquid pigments as well. These are best for like nude lip glosses. These are the three that I have: white, pink, and brown. I also have a black and a red one, and they have like a fuchsia one, and I believe they have a blue one. They have a few different color liquid lip pigments. Again, it will tell you right there that these are safe for lip use. Now, you can go on Amazon and find like the little butterfly sequins and things like that. Those are on Amazon. Or you can also go on like Etsy and find them. Again, if you're going to go on Etsy, I always recommend reading the description, reading the ingredients, and even messaging the seller. Because some sellers sell like pigments and glitters and things like that. Messaging the seller and asking, hey, is this product safe to use in my lip gloss? And listen to what they say. If they say yes, then it's good. If they say no, then don't try to fight it. Don't try to sneak around it, because you don't want anybody getting hurt. Some glitters are not biodegradable plant-based. Some glitters are microplastic, which is plastic, and you don't want people ingesting that. So just always, always, always be careful. Do your research before you put anything in your lip gloss. So the next product you need for your lip gloss are syringes and pipettes. You can get these off Amazon. Make sure with syringes, they are the type without the needle. And they're just like I believe these are called catheter syringes. And you can get like a box of like 10 or 20, and they come in different sizes. This size is a 20 milliliter. They have 60 milliliters, which are the really big ones. And they have 10 milliliters, which are like, of course, a little bit smaller than this. I would recommend, again, this size if you were just making a few tubes as a sample, you know, to test out lip gloss and quality and how you want to make it and things like that. And then the pipettes are going to be how you actually fill up your lip gloss tubes. You cut off the top of the pipette, you stick it on the end of the syringe, and you suck the lip gloss up and then squeeze it into the tube. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone has seen on TikTok like those big giant machines that some of the business owners use, which are a great way to fill up lip gloss. But if you are just starting out, you likely don't need that. Those machines, lip gloss filling machines, can cost a couple $100s. And those are great if you are filling up like hundreds of tubes at once. Hundreds of tubes of the same gloss at once. When you're just starting out, you are likely not going to be filling that many lip gloss tubes at once. So pipettes and syringes are your best shot for filling up these tubes. Now, this next product is kind of optional. These are just little lip brushes, and this is what I use, disposable lip brushes. This is what I use to like test the lip gloss on my lips as I'm making it. I don't double dip. I take a little bit of lip gloss with a spoon and put it on a napkin, and then I take the lip brush and wipe it from the napkin and put it on my lips to actually test, make sure it's not too thick, it's not too thin, make sure I didn't add too much flavoring oil, make sure I added enough, because if you add too much flavoring oil, it'll be like really overpowering, and sometimes it can even burn a little bit. So these are completely optional. You can get them from Amazon, but you're gonna wanna test and make sure that your lip gloss feels nice on the lips before you sell it. So these are great to test that out. Another product that I recommend are measuring spoons. With measuring spoons, when you're making lip gloss, when you make a batch of lip gloss, let's say like you make a pink lip gloss and you use pink powdered pigment to make it. When you go to restock that lip gloss, you want to make sure it was the same as the last batch. So instead of like using regular plastic spoons to measure out how much pigment or whatever, glitter, whatever you use, I recommend using measuring spoons so every batch can stay the same. And you know, you took measurements, you know how much of what you use, so you can make it exactly the same again. Of course, a few more things that you will need are, of course, bowls and spoons to actually make your lip gloss in and mix your lip gloss. You can use like paper bowls and plastic spoons, or you can use like real metal bowls and real spoons. One thing I do recommend if you are going to do that though, make sure it is new bowls that you have never used. Not like your family's popcorn bowl and the cake mixing spoon. Like you want to make sure it's products that, or utensils that you don't use and that you've never used before. Or if you want to go the disposable route, you know, like I said, if it's your first time or if you're making a smaller batch, it is perfectly fine to use paper bowls and plastic spoons. Don't let the internet convince you that it's not. People are willing to eat off of that stuff. You can make lip gloss in that stuff. It's perfectly fine. Just make sure it's clean. So the last few products that I am going to show you are actually the products that you need to ship orders and ship your lip gloss out. So most important are bubble mailers. I personally recommend bubble mailers over poly mailers. The difference is that bubble mailers just have bubble wrap line on the inside, so you don't have to buy bubble wrap yourself. You can buy these in various sizes, so you're not using like huge bubble mailers if someone orders like one gloss. Now, you can get bubble mailers from a few different places. I got these bubble mailers from You Pack and Ship. I recommend them to get bubble mailers. And then, of course, I'll link all of these websites below in the description, but I recommend You Pack and Ship if you are going to be shipping out orders. You Pack and Ship to get your bubble mailers and to get your shipping labels. Now, I ship my orders from home. Like, I pack them and ship them at home. Or, of course, I pack them at home and drop them off to the post office. So I don't go to the post office and have them, like, print the shipping label. I print the shipping label directly from Shopify. And they have these two-side shipping labels, and you know the back is sticky, and you just stick it right on there once you print out your order from your website, Shopify, Etsy, Big Cartel, whatever you're going to use, Wix, whatever e-commerce site you use. You can get shipping labels and bubble mailers from Amazon, but you will be paying a little bit more money. Another thing you want to invest in are some fragile stickers. You can get these for really cheap from Amazon. You can get them from Staples, I believe. You can also get shipping labels and I believe bubble mailers from Staples as well. I'm not sure how much they cost. I've never gotten them from Staples before, but I know fragile stickers you can get from Staples for cheap. You always want to get these. I say no matter what you're shipping, even if it's like clothes or shoes, like you want them to be careful with your packages. You don't want any chance for your customers to receive damaged products. That's, even though it may not directly be your fault, it still affects your business and it's not a good look. So always do yourself a favor and grab some fragile stickers. You can grab a sheet, you can grab a big roll for really cheap. I highly recommend it. The next product I recommend when you start to like really take your business seriously and you're ready for more customers and returning customers and things like that, business cards and thank you cards. I designed these myself and I got both of these from Vistaprint. You can design them yourself. I designed these on PixArt. You can design them yourself. You can pay someone to design them. I think Vistaprint even has designers that you can work with who will design business cards for you at an extra cost. It's my business card. Business cards are super important. You always want to carry business cards around with you. Sometimes, you know, like, okay, I have an Instagram and I promote on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. That's cool. But sometimes, you know, whoever you might be talking to doesn't have Instagram or Facebook and they want to know more about your business. Maybe there's no internet connection wherever you are. So literally just your logo on the front, your website on the back, your contact. I have my social media and my little business, slogan, and that's it. That's all you need. Thank you card, logo on the front, little thank you message on the back, website, contact, social media. That's all you need. I put these in every order, even in-person orders as well. And yeah, they're good to have. You definitely, if you don't have thank you cards, that's okay. You can do like a handwritten note or something like that. You definitely want to have business cards. Very important. And the last product, last but not least, and this one is honestly like completely optional, but I give stickers away. Every order gets a free sticker. You can get stickers from Vistaprint as well. You can get custom stickers from another site called U Printing. That's where I also get my custom boxes as well. Again, custom boxes are not necessary. No, nothing custom is necessary to run a business. It's nice to like brand your business, but it's not necessary, especially when you're just starting out. I actually got these stickers though from one of my vendors who makes stickers. Again, it's more pricey. So if you're just starting out, you might not want to get custom products just yet. But you can get like packs of stickers, aesthetic stickers and things like that off Amazon for really cheap. And just give them away as little freebies in your orders. Some people give away like scrunchies or candy. You can do that as well. I personally don't do scrunchies or candy or anything like that, just because of the fact that like maybe someone who's ordering doesn't have hair. That is a very real possibility. So if they get a scrunchie, you know, there's nothing they can do with it. Maybe someone who's ordering doesn't eat the candy. There's not, you know, it's just going to end up in the trash for some people, not everyone. And I'm not saying it is a bad thing to give away scrunchies or candy. It's just why I specifically don't do it and why I prefer stickers. So those are all of the products that I have to show you today. If there's anything you want a little bit more information on, let me know in the comments. If there's anything you think I missed or anything you might have seen on the internet that you have questions about, please let me know in the comments. I am happy to answer. I'm happy to help. Businesses support businesses. Of course, this video was showing you everything you use to make lip gloss. So of course it's natural that my next video is going to be me actually making lip gloss. I have a gloss that needs to be restocked. If you've seen my website recently, you know that Mortal is currently sold out and she will be coming back in stock this month. So that's going to be my next video, showing you guys how I make one of my lip glosses. And that should hopefully be dropping, not hopefully, definitely will be dropping somewhere late this week, early next week. Like I said, I'm still pretty new to YouTube. It takes me a while to edit these videos. But that is all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I hope those of you who have been thinking about starting a lip gloss business, go get out there, try it, do it. I love doing it. It's super fun, you know, and maybe you don't like selling it. I mean, you can just know how to make lip gloss for yourself. That's also really awesome. You can make whatever gloss you want. That's one of the best parts about running a lip gloss business. Like I said, every product website I mentioned, I will link down in the description. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, comment, follow my business TikTok and Instagram, follow my personal TikTok and Instagram. Check out my website if you guys want, if you guys are interested, mortalcosmetics.com, which I will also link in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video.